guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have got some new info about about PETTAN battle. We did know that there were missions in the data scheduled to go live on the 22nd, I believe. And it was kind of like, you know, when the Saiyan Day celebration info hit, which we can go grab real fast right here. There was nothing actually in the JP Saiyan Day celebration info about PETTAN battle. So it's kind of like we were waiting for any extra in-game news. I mean, it's kind of interesting that they didn't even put it in here, actually. Because, I mean, the celebration basically is exactly the same thing as global. The only difference is that JP doesn't have an EZA area in here. Besides that, the celebration is pretty similar. Except, you know, this PETTAN battle, right? Now, this does seem like this is going to be good for the game. It is, of course, going to be, like, a new, like, sort of, like, mode here on this screen. Because, like, if we go over here right now, we can see in-game that this is not actually even there. That little extra space that there's now going to be there, man, they really do need to potentially get one more mode. How about the original Dokkan Battlefield? That would be sick if they could get that right there. Alright, so let's go and take a look what we got here. This is sort of like gameplay for PETTAN battle. So, alright, we go ahead and jump in. And again, it's sort of like this, like, I don't know, kind of like arcade type vibe thing. Obviously, that's what they're actually going for. Okay, so we have these different sort of fights or battles right here. We can see the different difficulties. Krillin and Tien are normal. The Goku is hard. I love how, yeah, Goku is hard, and then Chaozu Z hard. And then obviously the LR Goku right there is super. We can see the rewards up there is hidden potential system orbs. From what I've seen, it doesn't seem like rewards and stuff are going to be really anything that crazy. Just like orbs, training items, stuff like that. I know we've had a lot of discussion where people have said they're not really happy with the coin exchange mechanic that Dokkan has implemented because of the fact that you do need to have the unit actually rainbowed in order to actually trade them in for coins. So perhaps they're going to make rainbow or potential orbs even easier to obtain for people to be able to rainbow these units and then thus exchange them for more, you know, red, yellow, and blue coins. We'll see, right? All right, so let's go ahead. Oh, Dokkan, not even buying your own sales. Come on now. All right, let's see. I said because this is the super sales symbol. Once you buy all the sales, obviously that goes away, right? So that's why I said that. Because, like, see, if we go back in my game, we can see your boy's got nothing. Dokkan, Saiyan Day actually did have good sales, though. I'm not going to complain. Saiyan Day had, like, way better than typical. Maybe because we're in a period of time, especially on JP Dokkan, where they spam a lot of banners in a short amount of time, right? All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we got here. So they pull up their characters. They don't have very many characters right here. It's just the same ones that were displayed there. Looks like you just sort of pick your characters. You could probably sort through. These are probably to sort through the different typings of the character. I assume this is rarity, right? Because there's like the platinum. Here, let me pull up. We have the PETTAN battle thing is right here. And then there is actually several rarities, right? So there's platinum, which is just the two LRs right now. There's gold, I believe there's silver, and then there's bronze, are all the different rarities. So that's what those little sort of like nodes are going to denote, is probably the different rarities for characters. Then you can pick whatever ones you actually want to go ahead and toss out there. Okay. All right, now immediately take a look at the time limit right here. So they did mention that this is something that Dokkan wants to do, which is going to sort of be, like this is going to be going on while you're not actually in the app, right? That was sort of the intention like this. And so, like, when I heard them say that, I was thinking maybe sort of like adventures in Dragon Ball Legends. But it doesn't actually seem like adventures is specifically what's going to be happening here. But, well, I don't know, sort of. We'll again see more of what the rewards look like, but this is a little bit more involved, obviously, than just adventures and legends. So it looks like you put your characters there, and then I think they just sort of like generically fight. Like I don't know that there's anything else we're going to be doing. And notice the timer is going down, so I think it's kind of just like yeah, they're doing battle, they're going on, and then you just sort of like back out, and then it's like you could just play the game normally or something like that. So I don't think I necessarily have an issue with this type of thing. I mean, I'm glad that Dokkan is continuing to try new modes and sort of like new things, right? I think Dokkan in 2021 has actually been on fire quite a bit. If we go ahead and head in the news section, there is actually a news article here talking about PETTAN Battle. I believe it's going over some of the specifics of, you know, how it works and stuff like that. Very similar to what we just saw the Twitter was tweeting about, right? And then here, of course, is the actual collection. This is some of the info that we looked at before, some of the data mined info, which we can go ahead and take a look at. I believe once you use the characters in battle, they do actually go away. Like, you lose them. Like, you don't lose their sort of data in sort of like this encyclopedia type thing. Now, I almost probably should do a video on this at some point, but JP Dokkan does have this normal encyclopedia right here, right? Which just, you know, sort of like, okay, so here's all the different characters whose names are Whis, right? And you could sort of just like take a look at all these different characters like that, right? And then we have, you know, versions for like all these characters. You know, here's Arale. Arale is actually a character. There's several Arales that I've never actually used or seen in game, such as the AGL Arales. I've never seen, you know, that one actually used, right? Because, like, see how it says friend? Because I don't have a bunch of these Arale cards, but I have actually seen them, like, on the friends list, and I've sort of, like, jumped in using them in that manner, right? So the PETTAN Battle is going to have a similar thing, where there's going to be sort of, like, a collection type thing, right? And then if we sort of go through... it does give a lot of details here, talking about, like, you know, sort of like each character is going to have their own typing, kind of just like normal Dokkan, stuff like that. Looks like there's different places to get them by beating fights, logging in, or doing special missions. So I don't know, like, how difficult any of the stuff is going to be to obtain or anything like that. I would almost assume this is more so going to be just like a very, very small thing. And then, like, because, like, even, like, all the characters currently that are in the game, all these, like, this first sort of wave or set, is just all characters basically from the Namek arc. Except for these Z fighters right here. I mean, they're sort of, like, these guys are sort of from the Namek arc, but, like, they're angel, like, they should be angel versions actually on Namek, right? So, like, we'll see if, you know, during the Worldwide Download Celebration, I'm sort of expecting Blue Gogeta and Full Power Dragon Ball Super Broly as sort of like a LR dual Dokkan Fest. And, like, maybe they would add, like, a Dragon Ball Super Broly, like, set to PETTAN Battle, or maybe just, like, a set from all the Broly movies in general or something like that. I think that could be very, very possible as we move forward with PETTAN Battle. Again, yeah, here's the collection. The sort of thing that we just saw in-game, right? This is what this is down here, right? So that's obviously going to be a big thing. That you could sort of see all the different characters right there. I assume, like, the ones that they're sort of showing off right here, like the Z fighters and the ones that we're seeing in the tweet and stuff like that, I could imagine that these are actually just going to be given out for free. I bet you, like, when you very first, like, log into PETTAN Battle when it starts in 2 days, you're probably just going to get all of these characters. And then maybe, like, LR Frieza, who's, like, the other, like, sort of, like, platinum rarity one, you get that for beating, like, the hardest difficulty or something like that. Like, you know, just an assumption or a guess at this point. So, okay, you could do the battles. You don't have to beat them once. Looks like once the time limit, like, sort of, like finishes, then the battle is over, and then, like, the enemy sort of has, like, less health or something like that, and you can go ahead and jump in with a new character, or you could just, like quit out and, like, not even do it again. Again, I saw that it seemed like the characters, you are going to lose them after you use them, I believe. So you could use up to 5 stickers at a time. Yeah, stickers used in the battle will disappear after the battle, regardless whether you win or lose. Stickers that have completed an attack during the battle will be displayed in a grayed out state. And I believe even once you lose them, though, they don't disappear from your collection, right? Because I think the collection is going to be a big aspect of this. I think that basically covers, like, a lot of the specific info. Actually, wait, does this enemy has a typing? Hold on, let me see. It doesn't... I don't see. Oh, yeah. Up here. So he's AGL. So yeah, they bring the Tech LR Goku going up against this AGL enemy. So that's obviously going to be a big thing, right? And then you could also see the little numbers right here. Like, obviously, this is sort of like a power level thing. Duh, LR Goku is going to have the highest one out of all the characters there, right? And then, like, after time is run out or after you win, you can see the battle results screen, get items and stuff like that. Looks like there's going to be random item drops as well. So, we will see, right? We'll see what it's gonna look like. Again, it should be coming out in 2 days, probably 3 a.m. on the 22nd. I definitely will have a video covering it as soon as it drops in game. But Dokkan just continues to sort of add to what's going on here, right? A lot of different things continually being added to Dokkan. Not mad about that. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.